Hey, welcome back to the channel, Hysteria Projects. Hope you're doing well. These are general messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's just hop into it. Sincerity. Make sure that you are both being authentic. Okay. There is someone in your energy that is being guided towards you. There is this sense of a deeper meaning. Okay. You're going to have to use your intuition when this person approaches you or when this person reaches out to you. You're definitely going to have to rely on your intuition. You are a gift to each other to be cherished. Again, there's this energy of deeper meaning, deeper purpose here. There could have been a lot of betrayal, direction, forging a path forward despite the obstacles. You know, there is ascension here. There's a lot of growth. You know, serenity, finding peace after a difficult struggle. There definitely is a lot of growth here. This could be within this connection and outside of this connection. I'm getting, though, that there definitely has been a lot of choices to be made. You know, choices to build or destroy, really. Holding it together, full cup, overflow. This person wants to come towards you with their cup of love. You know, you bring this person peace. This person could bring you a sense of peace. You know, there is a sense of making peace, though. There is a sense of restoration, I'm going to say. This person is thinking long term. This person is thinking commitment. That's got a lot of weight in itself, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Commitment, old and new. Mental block, breakthrough, growing. And this person, they really did try to hide themselves from the world. They tried to, they had a lot of masks, and we all do. You know, we all protect certain aspects of ourselves, and we all present ourselves in different ways depending on the situation, you know, read the room kind of shit. Like, we all present different versions of ourselves. This mask, though, that this person is wanting to take off is that vulnerable side. You know, they actively want to, I'm going to say, settle down. Settle down. This person is taking the reins back from their desires, from their impulses. This come and go energy, being in and out of love. This is that very lustful energy. This is very non-committal energy. You know, taking sides, can't see similarities, or focusing on problems. You know, this person sabotaged a lot of relationships, a lot of connections with this energy here. And this person is taking the wheel back. This person is regaining control over those desires. And this person wants to come towards you. with a romantic offer. With the security, needing to feel safe and spend time with each other, and romance, reigniting the initial spark that attracted you, you have this sense of needing security. This person did not make you feel secure when it comes to a relationship. This person could have been married, okay? This person could have been hiding a commitment. This person could have been for the streets, and, you know, but it looks like this person really is ascending. This person really is wanting to take this journey and go the spiritual path here. And you awakened something within this person. You know, you are a gift to each other. This person wants to romance you. And you're somebody that wants to be romanced. You're not you're not having that energy of come and go. You know, you don't have that energy. You know, so that wasn't going to work out. That wasn't your cup of tea here. You know, but this person is heading towards you, or this person is trying to figure out how to send a message to you. We have Judgment. This person could feel as though they have undergone some sort of karma for the energy that they were in, for the way that they treated you and treated this connection. There is also this greater sense, you know, of this person understanding, you know, you get back what you put out. You know, so there is a little bit of fear here that by them being vulnerable, by them approaching you, by them taking this mask off, you know, that they're going to be met with the same energy that maybe they had you in, or had towards you. I do see the conflict. I do see the mental struggle here. And I see that on both ends. I see that on this person's end, and I see that on your end when this person reaches out to you. You're both definitely in thought about this. And one of the things here is, I'm going to say this committal energy and this non-committal energy. You know, if this person was in a commitment, if this person was in a relationship, this person is thinking, you know, how are you ever going to trust me? You know, this Five of Swords, this deceit, this, how are you ever going to trust me? You know, you're always going to probably think that I'm going to do that to you. Yeah, Six of Swords, you know, how do we make things go smooth and not so bumpy and not so turbulent? And they want to come towards you. They want to send a message out to you, you know, and tell you exactly how you make them feel, how they're thankful. But there's trust that needs to be worked on. And I feel like that's the mental block for both of you right now. Yeah. You know, holding on to this past hurt, but still holding on to each other. You have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You know, when this person approaches you, when this person reaches out to you, I feel though that you are going to be receptive. You are going to, Eight of Wands, this person is going to communicate with you. And I feel like you're going to be receptive, But this is going to have to be shown to you. You know, this cup of love can't just be offered with an apology because of this come and go. Because of this previous commitment. You know, this is going to have to be shown. It's going to have to be built over time. What I'm getting from this is this person is going to come towards you and be honest and be sincere. You know, that this previous commitment, this previous partnership, you know, has come to an end, was heavy. You know, this Knight of Cups, this love offer, this will come after, you know, this has ended. This person is sitting by themselves and pondering, you know, how to go about this, how to bring you this cup of love, how to offer this to you, how to be vulnerable. This person is going to have to show you through consistency, through steady action. We have the Page of Cups. This person's going to have to show you through their emotions and through sincerity and this person is very sorry that they did not see this connection initially. And whatever it is that they did see initially, because I'm not going to say they didn't see nothing, but whatever it was that they did see, it did trigger, it did scare this person. You know, there is a lot of ascension here. There's a lot of triggers between this person and between, you know, with you. So I'm getting that this person is sincerely regretful for having been in this in and out energy. This person is regaining their strength and regaining their confidence in their life right now. You know, after I'm gonna say this past marriage, it's coming out like this person was married. You know, and this person, even though this person was married, this person was out there for the streets. This person was not committed to this marriage, you know, and this person really is gaining self-control back. This person is planning on showing you with action, and that's what you are requiring from this person. You know, with this 10 of Cups energy, this is that below the surface. This is what you both are searching for and what you both want. You know, so you're not going to entertain anything until you feel secure in that. That security is very important in this romance. You know, you're going to be receptive to what this person has to say, but this person is definitely going to have to show you. Yeah, because you don't want no part of no conflict and no bullshit and and this person doesn't want any of that either. And you're gonna get a message from this person. This person bearing their heart on their sleeve here, and it's taken some time. It really has, because this person was in a commitment. Yeah, this person was working with somebody else and had options on the side, you know? And this person could also have dived very much into their own work. So what time was there for you? Right? It's very much giving dismissed. And now this person is seeing you, seeing what this connection was. This person is being guided toward back to you. There is a connection here. There is a deeper meaning, a deeper sense of purpose with this. Happiness. This happiness. For you both. Eight of Wands. Oh. This is very much a destined connection. This is one that feels good. It feels right. You know, you're heading towards your happiness. This person is heading towards their happiness. And you're about to interact. You're about to meet up. This Chariot on the bottom. This person is taking the wheel back to their own life. This person is heading towards you and moving on from this past relationship, from their past habits or addictions or obsessions or just impulses. A lot of ascension and growth. Knight of Wands. Now this person is going to show you. What was that tried to pop out? Yeah, this person is going to show you, you know, all of these lustful ways and temptations and the energy that this person was in the past, this very poly energy, open, you know, that's not the energy this person is in now. When did this tower come out? This energy has led to some tower moments for this person. That energy, you know, could have been a tower moment for all of the people in this person's relationship life, okay? This person is, all of that whole thing is crumbled. This person doesn't want anything to do with that anymore. It's like, I had my fun. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready for you know, that stability. I'm ready for what's meant for me. Look, this Ace of Wands. This passionate new beginning that is divinely sent. This person is thinking of you. This person is heading towards you. Wow. Oh my God. You both are manifesting each other. You both are. Okay? Because look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. You know, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is a perfect match. The King and Queen of Pentacles. Manifesting, you know, working with what you have, being resourceful for this Ten of Cups. This is that emotional fulfillment. You know, this Two of Cups energy, this divine union, this divine partnership, this match. This is your match here. And this person is going to have to show you. And this is something that's, you know, with these pentacles coming out, this is long term. This is stable. This is sturdy. This is something that, you know, you both know that this will take time, and you both have plenty of time. And this person is definitely in a place right now of trying to figure out how to articulate this, I'm gonna say. Look, this Queen of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. You both have so much love to give. You both are thinking about this union. There is a strong pull. There is a strong chemistry here. There's been broken trust. There's been, circumstances and other people involved and a lot of growth. But there's also so much understanding and so much love here as well. You both are very aware. You both are following your intuitions for this new beginning. Stepping into this new life. Saying goodbye to all the clowns and all of the lower vibrational, dramatic relationships and friendships and family and just whatever it may be, just stepping into this new that feels right. This Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles, that's good news. This is destiny coming out. This Wheel of Fortune, this is fate. This is divine. Very divine. This person does feel bad. This person feels bad for having tossed you to the wayside. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. But this person was in a commitment. This person had a family with somebody over here. Yeah. You were single and this person wasn't. So this trust, it's going to take time. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take the both of you pouring into each other and building that trust together. It's not going to happen overnight. But it's going to lead to this Four of Wands. It's going to lead to this home and this stability, this happiness, this family, this what both of you truly have been looking for and desiring. But the circumstances haven't been right. The people in the past, the heart hasn't been there. It's things just haven't aligned correctly. But this is fate. This is divine alignment. Yeah, this Eight of Cups, this is, letting go of all of this past and taking that leap of faith into this new. Forging a path despite the obstacles. Ascending together. The Lovers, the Puppeteer. That is what is changing. That's what's changing. Okay? Destiny is taken the reins back on this entire situation. This person could have gone through several Tower moments, but this person is getting over those challenges. This person is wanting that peace and heading towards their happiness. Working on their heart. This person was closed off to you in the past. This person kind of left you high and dry. Confirmation. But this person now wants to give back to you. And this could stir up a lot of conflict. There's this sense of, I don't know if that came out. I don't think it did. There's a sense of spying here. And this could be spying, from other parties, other people that this person was involved with. This doesn't have to just be lovers. This could be friends. This could be family members. There's people pocket watching, but there's also people just watching in regards to, relationship status. And there's a lot of eyes, I'm going to say, on you or this person or both. Yeah. People wanting to, get in the way of this. People wanting to be deceptive. with the Chariot here, you know, this person is taking the reins back. This person is avoiding temptation. This person is getting their mind right. With this Empress, this person wants to come towards you. You know, if this person's going to marry someone, if this person's going to settle down, this person wants it to be with you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This person wants to give you that love offer. For this Ten of Cups here. And when this person approaches you, when this person tells you about this, you're going to think that this person is lying. Yeah, you're going to think that this person is lying because of all the past betrayal and all the past deceit. But this person is going to be very sincere. This person is going to show you through their actions. Alright? They have to. They have to. You know, this person sees things from your point of view now. And they do feel very regretful about it. You both can look forward to this future. It's still in the works. It's still, things are still trying to be calculated here, you know, how to go about certain things, but have faith. You know, keep following your intuition and your guidance. You know, action is the key here. You know, having this new perspective, you know, and both of you really taking the lessons and growing, you know, that's what's helping with this. That really is. This person is going to have to show you that they are not in a commitment. Yeah, you're going to have your boundaries up for probably a while, you know, until you feel secure. Until you feel like this person has shown you, you know, that you're the only one. Yeah. You're going to make sure that this person isn't going to be juggling you. Whether it be with another person or, you know, be with work even, okay? And there are people, you know, the spying card, there are people that are spying, that are watching this person and or you. Yeah. These people just want to stir up conflict. These people want to stir up chaos. You know, you could be in this sense of energy of feeling at peace, you know, and just taking life one step at a time here. And so can this other person. This other person could, you know, really be overcoming, I'm going to say, this divorce, this separation, this mental shift. You know, this person has been successfully going through this ascension process for themselves, and there's a sense of peace and a sense of calm here, even with the thoughts of you two together. You know, when I'm gonna say, when reflecting on the good, there is such a sense of peace and love here. There's people that do not want to see that. There's people that do not want to see you happy. There's people that do not want to see you together. There's people that are from both of your past that are trying to cling and hang on to you. And, you know, there's always going to be temptation. There's always going to be obstacles. This person, you know, with this Emperor energy, this person is being strong. This person is actively taking, you know, control over their temptation, over their desires here, because they want to come towards you. They want to show you that they want to invest in you and have this victory with you, have this Ten of Cups with you. You know, you both fulfill each other on a level that is destined. it's hard to put into words. I'm gonna say it's hard to put into words, but it feels magical and it feels meant to be. All right, let's pull a couple final messages. I don't think I've ever used these cards, so let's give them a shot. You know, continue following your intuition. You know, you both do seem destined, you know, to be together. But it's going to take work, you know, and this person is going to show you. They're going to have to show you. You know, this person has to be honest, and their actions have to match their words. All right, so we have 2. You have Dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. And then Energy. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. I like that. I hope this message helped. And until next time, bye.